And welcome back into Momentous Struggles, continuing coverage of Adepticon 2024. This is going to be round 3 of the Frenemies event. We have Dan versus Nick. Dan playing Jedi Luke with Boush and R2-D2 Lando. And Darth Vader with the Stormtrooper Sergeant and the Stormtroopers. That is Jedi Hunter, Darth Vader. We also have Nick. He is also playing the Jedi Luke box with Boush and R2-D2 and Lando. And his additional squad will be Luminara, Padawan, Ahsoka, and the Republic Clone Commandos. Let's go ahead and jump into the action.
All right, so we've got, on Dan's side, we've got Vader's squad closer to us. And then now he's deploying his Luke squad up above. On the left side with Nick, he's got his Luke squad down below, and then Luminara up top. Do we have shifting priorities? I can't quite. Looks like no.
Yeah, well, I think it might
Looks like
be.
we got Sabotage Showdown,
Is
right?
it? Yes.
Sabotage Showdown, nice.
So we're gonna see Sabotage Showdown. So as a reminder for everybody at home, so Sabotage Showdown introduces the extra component of when someone reveals their Shatterpoint card, their wild card, right? The character that they choose now has an additional ability. It's one of 3 abilities that you get, and it depends on which mission card ends up getting flipped over.
The dash one.
Ah, they got my favorite. Okay, so there is an ability. You get this additional tactic where your character will get to dash. So that is the one that they are going to be using on their Shatterpoint card. It also has the change of there's 1 fewer objectives, but two of the objectives that are closest to the players will be on for the first struggle. So it's going to be a little bit more of a defensive game here. We'll see what happens.
It looks like Nick flipped Luminara right away.
Yeah, well, we did say we wanted to see Luminara, but I don't know if we want to see Luminara right now.
Okay.
And we're already...
That was so good. He had Ahsoka on the walkway, so he instead of be able to reach, move the whole walkway. That works. Now you don't have to worry about Ahsoka being in the wrong spot.
Hey, you know, we gotta be creative on these tables.
I like it.
Right?
When you got this much terrain, it's a great looking table. I love the red accents.
Oh yeah. So those of you who were listening to us earlier, all of these tables were provided by AMG, and it is all of the conceivable terrain that you can get directly from AMG, including the as yet to be released garage pack. So you'll see that in the top right.
See that way up in the top right corner.
Yeah. So
we have the garage.
As expected on an early activation, we had just an advance and a take cover. So very simple, very straightforward. Yeah.
Very typical first activation there.
Yeah, it's almost always what happens on the first couple of turns. You're just setting up. You're doing some recon, right? We got a recon. Okay, so we just saw a Shatterpoint, and as it usually happens, it's getting shuffled back in, and then we ripped a Stormtrooper Sergeant.
Cutting the deck.
Which is an excellent early activation because you'll get the extra movement from the tactics ability on Stormtrooper Sergeant. But it's probably still going to be a quick turn. Let's see. Just making sure. As I recall, on the Stormtrooper Sergeant, the person that he moves is going to take some damage. There we go. Yeah, so you get to choose an allied Galactic Empire supporting unit. Each character may advance, and then if they advance, the unit suffers damage. So that's what we're working on. Working on here, got the Stormtroopers up, and now the Sergeant's going to move.
Seems like a fair trade.
Oh, yes. No, Empire looks like it's going to be terrifying. I don't know if everybody's seen that Gideon box yet, but between that and the Vader squads, the Empire players are going to be happy.
Yeah, Gideon Vader builds are going to be nasty. And it looks like he's done.
Yeah.
Nick has pulled up.
Like we said, advance, take cover. And now we've got, Padawan Tano.
In reserve.
Okay, so
instead we've got
she's been reserved.
Commandos.
And now it's time for the Commandos to shine. So I'm currently rereading the Republic Commando series that's from Legends, and I want to play with more Commandos now that I've been reading those books. They're so good.
Those yet.
Fantastic storyline.
Nice.
Karen Travis does such a good job. She delves deep into Mandalorian lore and uses that to like sort of adopt the Commandos into Mandalore culture. Oh, it's very cool.
Okay.
Yeah, because
cool.
in the Legends version, they were all the clones Commandos were trained by a group of Mandalorians that Jango handpicked to go to Camino with him. It's very cool.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
What? How'd I miss that one?
Yeah, the books go all the way up to Order 66. That book goes dark.
I bet.
Ooh.
Oh, I bet. Order 66 is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Especially because I love Jedi.
Let's see. We're getting some movement here. I'm guessing a defensive maneuver is happening. Yeah, say what you will about the squishiness of clones. They definitely can move.
Yeah, right? They're all over the place.
Although defensive maneuvers generally feel more like offensive maneuvers. You use them a lot to move up and then shoot someone.
You almost always use it to get closer, especially round one.
I guess the best defense is a good offense.
Yeah, absolutely. All offense all the time. It's how I play Pokemon.
Yeah.
If it's not an offensive attack, why is it in my moveset?
No, remove it. Don't need Swords Dance. Just Thunderbolt.
Well, if I just attack in the next round instead, I'm doing more damage than if I had boosted myself, right?
Hopefully nobody in the chat is a Pokemon player. All right.
Don't get Taylor started on Shuckle. He'll lose his mind. He loves that thing.
Okay, all right. So we are reserving Vader, and we pull. Looks like a Bar 2D2.
Bar 2D2.
Oh, that is his name. It is not R2 and Lando. It's just Bar 2D2.
And then there's some other guy with him. Whatever. But it's Bar 2D2.
I mean, he's in disguise. I have no idea who that is. If Lando doesn't pull his face mask down, how will we know it's Lando?
Oh man, I remember when I was a kid, the first time watching that scene, I'm like, it's Lando. My uncle was like, yup.
Mm-hmm.
And like when Luke goes back to Dagobah and he's talking to Yoda, my uncle will be like, all right, you have to pay attention here because he's telling a lot of important stuff. And I'm like, yeah, cool green alien. Like I didn't understand anything that he was saying at the time. I fell in love with Star Wars watching it when it would play on like Thanksgiving at my grandparents' house. Oh, I loved it. I just want to watch it in the original grainy 35 millimeter shot. I don't want this remastered stuff. I want to watch it like it was when I was a kid.
I do believe I think I still have my VHS tapes somewhere. I'm gonna have to find those.
I had
break them open.
Set that was like, I remember the ads for it on TV where it was like your last chance to buy the original trilogy in VHS, and it was I don't know where it went. I think my brother took it. I don't know. He might not have it either, but it's so good.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like our spies are doing a little bit of mingling over there. Yeah.
Spy moves. They're playing spy games.
And now looks like we're doing some punching here. Let's see. Who are they attacking? We are at the worst angle for this particular point. Sorry, everyone.
All right, so some guy is attacking Luminara.
Some guy, yes. Not.
Yeah, some bounty hunter.
No, he's just some guy. He's in disguise. We don't know who he is.
He's a spy. He had no idea.
He just teed up with a stick on a Jedi Master. Like
2 damage.
Okay.
Not bad.
Well, yeah, some guy attacking a Jedi Master should only be 2 damage. Ooh.
All right.
Look out, everybody. R2's about to show up Lando, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to zap her with that little electric stuff. Zap. That's got to hurt. and he makes some like noise.
See, 4 successes.
Oh, use Vader's ability to get more dice because R2 would absolutely tap into the dark side if he could.
Yeah.
No question.
Wait. Is R2 on the dark side or is Chopper on the dark side?
Chopper's just further on the dark side. Chopper is full Sith.
Yeah, so we're looking at 4
he
successes
got 4
here.
going through. That's
so
gonna be good.
I told you R2 was gonna do better.
As soon as he said it, he did. 3 damage, push, dash.
Push, pin, dash, and 3 damage. And even with a recover there if you wanted to as well. Yeah, that's
nice.
Not bad.
That dash has got to be real nice.
Oh yeah, that's gonna help things out a lot. All right, so now we've moved on to scoring.
So what is that, Luminara? 5?
Yes.
Between the two of them? I think she's only got 10 health, right? She's not super.
Yeah, no, that's actually the only downside of Luminara is she is good the rest of the time.
Oh, she's
All
got
right.
9.
Yeah, see, only 9 for a primary is pretty low. Okay, so Padawan Ahsoka is coming out of reserve to play.
One of my favorite models in the game.
Yes.
Oh, she's having Luke move.
Yeah, because notably, Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight is in fact a Jedi.
What?
Yeah, big brain.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that?
Who would have thought? Yes. We don't usually think of Luke as being a Jedi primary because up until now we've been playing with all Clone Wars units.
Yeah.
But I like that we started with Return of the Jedi. I know they were doing it for the 40th anniversary. All right.
No, I love Ahsoka, but I also love R2. So Ahsoka's gonna hit R2 with some lightsabers.
Friends no longer. Padawan Ahsoka is going into R2. I mean, I don't know. R2's a little slippery. We'll see.
He's got some crits to hits there with expertise potentially. That's tough. I really, really like R2, but Ahsoka is my favorite Star Wars character, so I always have to take her side.
Ahsoka is such a great character. I'm glad. Oh, we got 3 successes on that. 3 successes.
That's good for a lightsaber.
I think R2's getting a little lightsabering.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Worse than Yoda with a little stick.
Right. Yeah, I'm glad Ahsoka did not die after the Clone Wars movie. Just get shoved in a closet somewhere.
Yes.
I'm glad they kept cooking because the story ended. Ooh, okay.
3 damage.
Wow.
The recover she uses on Luminara.
Yep.
Oh, and a repeat, I said.
Yep. So going down the bottom part of Ahsoka's combat tree. So. Yep. All right. So to go into scoring 0, they each get a momentum, and it was 3 damage, a recover, a reposition, and a strain. All right. So now Leia, or I'm sorry, a bounty hunter known as Boush. I don't know. We haven't decided what that name is, everyone. So it's just going to change back and forth. It's okay. It's okay.
Potato's got a good point. Lando's technically one of Jabba's goons.
I
I don't think he's posing as a bounty hunter. He's like posing as a guard.
Goon number 1.
Hey.
That's who's hanging out with R2.
Until he takes off his mask.
Yeah, goon number 1.
What up, goon? But that's not who's going right now. We have
no.
We have
Leia's doing some hunting.
Dan's
That's what's going on here.
She's got some cool stuff to do.
Looking. Oh, yep. Looks like she is sneaking in underneath the gantry there. So I know the camera angle is a little awkward. It's because for some reason our overhead cam is flipped. We fixed it. Wait a minute.
We fixed it.
Nobody told me that. What? I'm excited. Okay, we are going to transition to an overhead view so you can see at least a little better. So if you look Leia is actually down underneath all of that action right there at the top. So, but now hopefully we could see things a little better since the action has moved to that side of the battlefield. Last round, the camera was reversed. It was a lot of fun, and we eventually gave up because trying to do everything in reverse.
Nope.
It does
My brain
not.
can't handle that.
It does not work. Does not work.
I have no idea. But yeah, this looks good.
Yep, still working. Still working.
We got some damage going through from Boush.
Yeah, it looks like it must be 3 successes.
5 damage and a shove because it was 4 damage and a pin, but the Luminara was already pinned. So it was 5 damage and a shove.
Okay, so
So Boush
Yeah.
wounded Luminara and shoved her.
wow. So 5 damage and a shove, which will wound Luminara, as stated. That extra damage, of course, came because she already had a pin on her. And wow, man, that that's the one weakness of Luminara is she has great abilities, but you kind of have to accept the fact that she's going to go down.
I mean, the difference between 9 health and like 11, like most primaries have, is a surprisingly large amount. Like it's only 2, but no, that it matters.
Yeah, the
Often.
break.
And now Boush on the other side is coming.
Oh, more Leia action. For all of you Leia fans, you must be happy
There
now.
you go.
The only thing better than Leia is more Leia, right?
Right?
Yeah, the breakpoints in this game are pretty interesting. Even going just from 7 to 8 and 9 to 10 can make such a difference in attacks. Like that 1 point can matter so much.
Absolutely.
Although in this case, I think Luminara was going down no matter what. But still.
She had a big target on her, activating first and moving up to be aggressive there.
Yeah. All right. So it looks like the second Leia is
Next Leia.
getting up on the point and doing a ranged attack. Looks like on some Stormtroopers. All right, and dice is rolled. Here we go. Yeah. So we're gonna switch back. We're gonna switch back over here.
Oh, if you want us.
Oh, that one. There we go.
So pin, disarm, and 2 damage is Stormtrooper.
Pin, disarm, and 2 damage going on those Stormtroopers. They are staying put, that's for sure.
It's a lot of status effects on them.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what you want to do because those Stormtroopers can move around the board quite a bit between Stormtrooper Sergeant and their own abilities. Yeah, you gotta keep them down.
Yeah, for real. I feel like disarm isn't that big of a deal on a support unit like that, but pinned is always helpful.
Yes, absolutely. Right, because they can remove, they can make a weaker attack and then just use up that disarm and then make at least one decent attack. But yeah, pin is always disruptive in an objective-based game.
Plus, I don't think their expertise chart is that fantastic to miss out on.
No, you can definitely
it's
just
better than I thought it was going to be. But like you said, you got 2 attacks probably anyway. So the first one is like, this is going to be great, and the second one could be pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we've got Vader. Daddy Vader is coming into town. Everybody, look out! I mean, this take your son to work day is maybe going to work out for him. We'll see. We'll see. Gotta move those control tokens around so that there's actually room to get up there. Oh. I'm not sure how I feel about Vader attacking his own daughter again. Like first you're torturing her on the Death Star. Now you're gonna push her off of a bridge. I don't know. I don't know.
He's pretty evil.
There are worse things you could do to your children, I suppose, but not by much. Not by much.
Just low ceiling there. That looks like a really good attack roll from what I can see.
Yeah, Vader Vader usually does well.
Right?
Yeah.
He is Darth Vader, so.
Like, we're looking 4 going through on that attack.
That's going to hurt.
Oh, poor Leia. Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Okay,
and
Leia is wounded, which will get them another momentum, and of course switch control of that objective. Although that shove would have done it too, but yeah, that's what you expect. If Vader isn't wounding somebody, I feel like the dice did not dice in that situation.
Dan is coming out swinging here. Wound Luminara 1 round.
That's it, right?
Oh, yeah. That gives him a struggle. Wow, okay. I didn't realize it was that close already. But yeah, when you wound Luminara 1 activation, the next you wound a secondary. Like that's...
Yeah.
He's hitting hard and fast here. Let's see if he can keep it up in the second struggle.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. So we got the dash again on that shatter point. So remember, they get an additional tactic ability in addition to whatever other abilities they have. So we are staying in that dash city. So there's going to be a lot of extra movement between Luminara and the shatter point cards. All right, looks like we're doing some objective selection here.
Big choice for Nick. He's got to come back now.
Right, yeah, this is very important because you do not get a choice if you make it to the third struggle. So you really got to make sure you choose wisely here.
I love the catch-up mechanic in this game. I think that's something AMG does well between this and MCP. The catch-up, like, it's really hard to really steamroll.
Yes, yeah. It definitely feels fair, you know, giving you these different options.
Yeah.
I see you there, Hispanic potato. I know. I made that comment just for you. Just for you.
I love that name too, Hispanic potato. It's funny.
Hey, it's accurate, right? Or well, I guess I'm the only one who knows who that is. But it's fine. It's fine.
I'll take
I know
your word
who that
for
is.
it.
Trust me, it's fitting. It's fitting.
That's a good question. I don't know. It's like a May.
Yeah, so those are May.
To affect the game.
Yeah, we are commentators, not judges. So I do not believe that is what happened. But you know, in the thick of battle.
Nick does get his Shatterpoint card here.
And remember, on Shatterpoint, we have that extra tactics ability, so there's going to be even more decision making happening here. Generally, in this game, activations go very quickly until you get to that Shatterpoint card, right?
Right, because then it's like, oh, who do I want to do this with? So many choices.
Yeah, I know some people don't like the order deck, but I feel like it is a feature, not a bug, because
absolutely.
Decision paralysis is a thing.
Oof.
Luminara? All right, so it looks like Luminara is the one getting Shatterpointed. Here we go.
I don't mind the deck at all because my other main game is MCP, which, you know, you have full choice to go. And like you said, you get analysis paralysis a lot of the time where I'm like, I don't know what to go with, especially later in the game where it's like, well, I have 4 different moves I could make here that would all be impactful. If I pick the wrong one, I'm going to ruin everything. In this game, you flip the card and it's like, oh, okay. I got to go with Luminara now.
Yeah. I
don't have to.
I think it's I think it's great design. I mean, I am biased. This is my first tabletop game, so
welcome to the hobby.
Yeah. I used to be a Magic player, and then I got tired of that. So looks like 2 are going through on this attack. Okay, all right. And now wait, who is Luminara attacking? Yeah, no, that's yeah, this is that same spot. So I'm not even going to change camera angles because it's like underneath the bridge. That's right. And Leia is getting beat up here. So we got 3 damage and a reposition. Poor Leia. She's not having a good time today.
Neither of them.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Right? Isn't this great? I am enjoying seeing Lumi on the table. Some of the abilities on her are a little complex to wrap your brain around.
Yeah.
But it's so good.
She's
so
just
good.
solid though. What's up, Beef Dragon? I remember we did more streaming directly to YouTube. We always commented on a Beef Dragon, how great that name is.
Right.
So good.
Yeah.
So looks like, is Nick still going?
Oh, definitely Hispanic potato. Absolutely. My favorite card in Magic is called Cheaty Face, and the way this card works, I know you came here for Shatterpoint, but you get to play it for free if you can sneak it onto the battlefield without your opponent catching you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you kept doing a Jedi mind trick.
Yeah. So as long so my favorite time using that. Oh, we're reserving Luke. All right, and we're flipping over. Oh, another Shatterpoint. Oh boy. So let's see. We're gonna go into the tank here for a moment. Anyway, so Cheaty Face. I once stole someone else's and put it into play.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so you gotta keep an eye out for me when I'm playing Shatterpoint. I might just start playing with your model and not realize it.
Well, especially if you have any kind of mirror match.
Right? Like, oh, let me on. Oh, interesting.
Sergeant. Okay.
So Stormtrooper Sergeant getting Shatterpointed.
Some extra moves.
Okay. I mean, like we were saying earlier, the extra movement from Stormtrooper Sergeant is awesome. So
I think he's gonna play real
Yep, so-
aggressive this struggle and just go for the kill here. Get a second struggle and be done.
yeah.
Not right away, like not in the first activation, but
So
all right.
Yep. So like we were just talking about, that's the nice thing about status effects. Just removed the pin off of the Stormtroopers and then moved the second model. So
Yeah.
you know,
It's real good.
definitely.
So playing with the two model supports certainly has its benefits like that compared to the single model supports. There aren't many of, but there's a few out there.
Yeah, it's why I don't think we're seeing a lot of Fifth Brother, because even though Fifth Brother's powerful.
Oh, that breaking ties thing.
Oh man, here comes everybody's favorite Jedi,
Kit Fisto?
Kit Fisto.
He
What?
was my favorite Jedi until Ahsoka became like a real character.
Okay.
Well, in the announcement trailer for this game, they said Kit Fisto was coming.
Wait,
Where
really?
is he? They said
I want Kit Fisto.
Well, they mentioned Mace Windu and Kit Fisto in that first video, and I'm like, where's Kit Fisto? I love him.
Yeah.
He's got cool dreadlocks, voiced by Phil Lamar. Like, what more can you? What else do you want?
Yeah.
He's so
that's
cool.
it is absolutely what I need. I know we're not. We can't be done. I know we're going into original trilogy, and I know there's some diehard, OT fans, but I need more stuff from Clone Wars. I need destroyer droids. I need commando droids. I need Kit Fisto and some more of the Jedi Masters.
I like how you say that like it's painting. Kit Fisto, I guess.
I just that last name. We're just gonna move past it.
Oh
Just
man,
gonna move past
it's
it.
just ready to be made fun of. When I was a kid, my brother's favorite was Kiadi Mundi, and I'm like, that's nobody's favorite. Why? You
What
like his
about the
conehead?
droid attack on the Wookiees?
Like, you're just picking that to be weird. But I think there was an episode of Clone Wars that he was in, and he was actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
He like
he's-
cared for the clones. Oh no, that's Plo Koon.
No,
I'm
no,
thinking of. Plo
no,
Koon.
that's Plo Koon.
I like Plo Koon a lot,
Plo Koon is the hero the Republic deserves.
I'm a little surprised I haven't seen him yet today. He's got one of the best poses in this game with his like lowered block. It's so cool.
Right, that is surprising to me that we have not seen more of Plo in the Wolf Pack, because I feel like that box is just designed to plug and play into this event.
Right.
But because that's actually I tried not to talk about it a lot earlier, but I was expecting more like Plo and the not Vader 1 but Vader 2, right? Because he doesn't have the Galactic Republic tag. So.
I want to see Ewoks too. I've seen a couple of Ewok players around and whatnot, because Ewoks feel like an easy one to fit in this format as well. I missed who's attacking what here.
Yeah, we got a little chatty here. It should be Luke. Luke attacking somewhere. Five go through. Luke into Stormtroopers? Okay. Wow. Okay, the Stormtroopers are about to have their world rocked.
Yeah, right.
Five successes, because, I mean... Exposed, strain, and wounded. Yep, that's what I expect.
Sounds
oh,
like
boy.
a primary attack, yep.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And we're resolving the reposition off of Luke. I have a feeling Luke may be hopping back up. Although we will see. We will see.
Where's our struggle cube at? I can't quite tell.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check in there.
Todd, where's the struggle cube at right now? Oh, 2. Oh, interesting. It's currently 2 on Nick's side, and he'll be scoring some more here.
All right. Doing scoring.
Counting up some points here.
All right, just trying to get a sense of what's going on here. It could be tricky. Again, I also cannot see everything that's happening on the other side over there. So let's switch to the overhead shot. See if we can get a sense of what's going on here.
Yeah, you think that we'd have a great view of it, but we got to look at a little thing on the screens here. Right now,
recall everyone, we are not looking at the full screen. You are getting all of the action. We're here squinting at the very tiny minis and going, all right, what do I think's happening?
Right, and they already wear corrective lenses, so.
Oh no, I have a robot eye and a laser eye, so I feel you. I had surgery in one eye and LASIK in the other. So
what?
yeah.
Like a robot worked on your eye?
Yeah.
That's wild. Oh, I see Mr. the Schick.
Oh, uh-oh. All right, everybody look down. Look like you're busy.
All right.
Big boss just rolled into town.
Big Daddy Schick. I know there's a way to have just one of these up so we can see a little bit bigger, but I don't want to mess with it.
No. We're not messing up with the setup anymore. We played with it too many times. Too many times.
Tim will come over here and be mean to me.
Let's see.
So
yeah.
Where are we at now? Is the struggle on?
So our eyes in the sky had to go and take care of something. So now we are trying to stumble our way through figuring out what's going on. Looks like there's some discussion going back and forth on. So it's activating the Stormtroopers. I do know that much because we have that card out.
We can see that at least. This reminds me of the time Tim and I went to a tournament in New Hampshire, of all places, and a bunch of guys, the Montreal crew that played Crisis Protocol came down, and they're awesome guys, the Montreal Shark Tank, they're known as, and they're playing, they got to where 2 of them were matched up, but they played the whole game together in French. And we had no eyes in the sky because it was just me and Tim. So we're like trying to guess the whole game what was happening because we didn't understand what they were saying. That one's probably out there somewhere. It's got to be hilarious. We're like, I think they moved this character, so it's got to be their turn. Oh wait, never mind. That was a teleport from someone else. So it's actually said this person's turn. It was interesting. It was a game.
Yeah, that sounds. That sounds like, at the very least, it would have been entertaining to watch.
I bet.
So,
we probably looked like a bunch of morons trying to figure out what was happening.
All right, so using assault tactics, remember, because they are wounded, it is going to cost an additional force, so it is now 2 force to use. But, again, as we said, clearly our Vader team is being very aggressive, as I suppose Vader would want to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, so...
It works for them pretty much every time.
Getting our dice getting our dice pool all together. There's a lot of extra effects with this team.
And shabam.
And we have a roll. Okay, let's see. It looks like finally, here in the third round, Todd's dice have stopped deciding to fail everyone. Finally. Okay, all right.
I still see 3 failures on, like, 6 dice.
Oh, I guess I spoke too soon.
Yeah, 50%
Never mind.
still pretty bad.
Never mind. Okay. We've at least made it to it's a coin flip whether or not Todd's dice are going to work. All right.
It's funny every time, though. Mostly because I'm not the one rolling it. So.
Oh, yes. No, this is wildly entertaining because I am not the one rolling Todd's dice. Yes.
Stormtroopers are shooting Luke.
Okay, Stormtroopers looks shoving a pin. Yeah, so it looks like we got a shove and a pin on Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker.
Take a shove, then a pin.
And then I wonder if three damage into Luke. Okay, all right, 3 damage in. All right, those Stormtroopers, they're trying to hunt down a Jedi Knight here in the final days of the Empire, maybe.
Hey, look at that! Only 2 failures out of 6 dice.
Oh,
Only a third.
the dice are finally starting to warm up. Okay, that's all right.
Closer
That's all right.
to average. Isn't there 1 failure per die?
Sorry,
Right.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Is there 1 failure per die?
Yes. Oh, you're asking me about dice sets here. It's in the rule book.
Oh, right.
It's in the rule book. You're asking me questions like I'm supposed to know things? No, that's what the rule book is for. Come
I
on.
mean,
Come
that's
on.
very true. Is it in the back or the front?
It should be where it talks about it. Yeah. So, here. Here we go. Dice, page 30. All right.
Is it
So
the front or the back or page 30?
there are 2 faces with a failure result. Yeah.
So that was average then, rolling 2 out of 6.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's on attack. Oh no, it's 2 on each dice. Oh, there we go. Figuring it out.
We got this.
Hey, remember everyone, the difference between a judge and a regular person is they've read the rule book more than you. That's all. Get to reading.
2 on defense dice. Oh, okay.
Oh, see,
Nice.
see, somebody at home
So
knows.
sometimes you just ask questions and eventually chat will get you the answer.
Oh no, that's dangerous. Chat, do not use that against him. He trusts you. This could be very bad.
Oh, yeah, it happens all the time.
Or alternatively, tell Dan what he should do next, chat. It'll be great, I'm sure.
What do you mean? What should I do next? Get another pizza? Okay.
Okay, all right. So now that we're distracted, it looks like we got a bar 2D2 going here. We doing some mingling. That might be my favorite ability. Let's mingle. All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
R2, get
R2's
'em.
fighting some Stormtroopers. Okay, and the Stormtroopers do have 6 health remaining.
He's
So
doing the
the
zap.
Zzz. I just think of always in Return of the Jedi when they free R2 and he just starts zapping Ewoks.
So good.
Like they're supposed to be allies and R2's like, no, repercussions for your actions.
The one jumps up like he's doing a jumping jack.
4 damage and a shove because he has a damage on the expertise, so total 4 damage and a shove.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so with the expertise, that was 4 damage and a shove from R2-D2. I think you're right. R2's feeling a little murderous today.
Oh, yeah. So Lando should be able to finish. That Jabba goon should be able to finish him off.
Yes. Jabba Goon number 1.
He's confused though. He's facing the wrong direction.
Definitely not Lando Calrissian. No.
He's not Gold Squadron leader yet.
We're just not going to talk about the fact that they made him a general and then had him lead a space attack. I'm like, doesn't
Said like an
the
admiral or
Alliance have a
something?
navy?
They're rebels. They don't have to follow
Okay.
those conventions. They do what they want. Everybody's a general.
Oh.
Oh, you have a medallion? You're general. Like,
Ooh.
Harris Syndulla was also General Syndulla.
Right. Again, a pilot.
3 damage and a shove.
We got 3
So it sounds
damage,
like a wound.
a shove, a pin.
Recover, so they're going to recover to get rid of the exposed in the last attack.
Oh, and a recover to get rid of the expose and a dash. Wow, that was a very successful attacks from supporting characters. Ooh, and that will wound our Stormtroopers, which that is very much what you need to do in this matchup. I think is take care of those supporting units. Yeah, so notably, that means that the Stormtroopers now have a wound and an injured token on them. That means the next time they activate, they will leave the table.
I forgot that they got wounded once already.
Yeah, no, they've been getting beat on almost as much as Leia, unfortunately. Whoa.
Yeah, so it sounds like Nick's got a good chance to take this second struggle.
All right, and it looks like we got a Luminara trigger from her identity ability, so gonna do a dash, I believe, is what that one is. Because I suppose I should read that one to you now that we're so far down into the... There we go. All right, so her ability is Flow of the Force. Once per turn, when an enemy unit becomes wounded after the effect is resolved, one allied character may dash. So, and then when an enemy character wounds an allied unit after the effect is resolved, a character in another allied unit may recover 3 times. And then, of course, she has the ability that you may look at the top card of your order deck before revealing an order card or choosing to activate a unit from reserve.
Her little shenanigans there are so good.
Oh, yes.
I love playing her. That Flow of the Force is such a great ability. And it looks like Nick is now shuffling his order deck.
Yep, time to
refreshed all of his force.
Time to refresh, although it looks like, shouldn't they both be? Oh, wait, no. I think he's still activating.
Yeah, because
I'm getting ahead of myself.
So Dan should be refreshing after this activation.
Yes.
It looks like it's his Luke.
So Luke is attacking Luke now, it looks like? Oh, poor.
No.
Yeah.
That's so confused.
I'm so confused. Oh no. We'll go back into Legends territory. So which one is Luke and which one is Luke? The clone that Master Kabath made from Luke's hand in Mount Tantus. We're going all the way back to the original Legends.
I don't know if I like that one.
Wait, you haven't read Heir to the Empire?
So
it's a classic.
There was a while I wasn't super into Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't read any of the expanded universe. I had read
and now it's gone.
And then when it was all gone, I was like, all right, well, I didn't read it anyway, so whatever. I know a lot of people were real upset about that because they were invested in it, and I get that. Like, I can sympathize, but yeah, I don't actually know those stories. So everybody losing their minds about like No Mare Jade and stuff. I'm like, I know that that's Luke's significant other later on, but I don't know anything about her.
Right. So it looks like we're gonna have 3 successes on this attack on Luke action. Yeah. So anyway, spoilers everyone for a nearly 30-year-old novel. In the 3rd book, Luke ends up fighting a clone of himself.
That's kind of cool.
4 damage, push, shove. Yeah.
Does the clone have an evil twin goatee? Because if it doesn't, I'll be disappointed.
And a recover. Okay, so there are the results.
He's got blonde hair.
yes. Yeah. So the idea is that you could not. At least this is an old Legends lore. You could not clone a Force-sensitive individual because they would go insane. And so
the clone would go insane?
Yeah, the clone will go insane.
Okay.
And so the Empire ends up cloning Luke anyway, and then sicking the insane clone on him. Well, it's not really the Empire. There's this Jedi Master who, spoilers, is also a clone and doesn't know he's a clone, but it's because he's gone insane.
Okay, I kind of dig this. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, that's actually. So, have you seen the not Clone Wars, the Rebels TV show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Rook, the Nogri
like,
assassin, his species and their planet and everything features hugely into the plot of this original trilogy. So that's where they get like Thrawn and the Nogri and all of this stuff all came from these books.
I know they've taken bits here and there to throw into the like canon stuff. that they're picking and choosing.
Well,
little bits.
and so here's my thing about Legends versus canon, and it took me a little bit to get here, dear viewers, but it's like mythology. You can tell different stories about Thor. Is one greater than the other? Well, no. We've got different versions of Thor even running around. Marvel versus actual mythology versus whatever else some other writer comes up with, and they're all good stories, right?
Yeah, as long as it's a good story, who cares?
So enjoy your Star Wars. You can read Legends, you can read canon, you can read both.
You're talking to Star Wars fans.
All right. So we got yep. Okay, so we're reserving Ahsoka, and now we've got Luke going again. So
Nick's Luke, left Luke.
Yes.
This one over here.
Yes. So Luke looks like Luke's doing his jump. Oh, he's going up to Daddy Vader.
Oh, classic.
Oh, Daddy Vader. Also, Curtis, my money is also on Luke. Do you want to take a bet that Luke wins this game of Shatterpoint? Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, it looks like Nick should win this activation, right? He needs a couple points.
Oh man, we are swinging for the gates, everybody. This is a focus and attack, so we are just rolling as much dice as we can.
Love it. I love rolling dice, so I'm here.
And Isaac, you are right. The terrain is awesome. We have so many tables set up. Ooh, 4 down the tree. This is not looking good for Daddy Vader. Oh boy.
Yikes.
This is why you don't take your kids to work.
Right.
They want to beat on you and break everything and
knock you off walkways.
Yep. Well, I mean, look at those walkways. There's no guide rails. There's no safety protocols in effect.
Star Wars.
Right. Yeah, no, that Death Star needed a few more guide rails, I think.
Right. There's no space OSHA.
Nope. No. The Emperor's not worried about his employees.
No space OSHA. No space Geneva Convention.
Did you say 4 recovers, Todd? Okay.
That
So
sounds
those of you
too
wondering
much.
where Todd is, he's our eyes in the sky. But four recovers out of that. Jeez, a jump, a shove, and then how much damage? 4 damage. Whew.
Pop quiz. What many credited Star Wars actor voiced Rook in Rebels? I don't remember what character who's Rook? Rook. Tell me who the character. I'm usually pretty good at the voice acting stuff. I just can't remember who that character is.
Ooh. Daniel, you're trusting us not to look it up on the internet? Let's see. My guess.
Can you give me a little?
Is it? It's not Sam Witwer, right? Or Matt Stanton. Those are the 2 that I know. They do random names, like they've done like big stuff, like Darth Maul and Obi-Wan and things. But then they're just randomly in other episodes, often, right?
Yeah.
Many credited.
I don't know who Rook is. Any context, and I could probably get pretty close.
Yeah, give us another hint. I'm terrible at names. I'm like, who's the person sitting next to me again? Dan, I think, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. You want me to know actors' names? I've never even met them.
Actors. Many credited Star Wars.
I barely know my name. I mean, come on now. They had to give me a badge and everything so that I would know who I am as I'm walking around here, looking at all the plastic on the table.
Are there many credited? I'm going to guess Anthony Daniels.
Ooh. Wait, I don't even know if Anthony Daniels is doing C-3PO in these shows.
Yeah, he's the only person that's ever voiced C-3PO, I'm pretty certain.
Wait, really?
Pretty sure.
What? See,
Because,
these are.
like, even in
I'm not
video games and stuff.
I'm not really a behind-the-scenes guy, so.
Oh, the no grief. Oh.
Wait, no, we know that context. I know who Rook is. Come
I
on.
said I didn't know who Rook is.
Oh, you said you didn't know.
assassin
No,
who
that's
works for
the
Thrawn.
Nogri. We were just talking about it from Heir to the Empire.
I don't remember that character now.
The assassin who he fights like with like a like an electro staff, and he sneaks around.
What does he look like?
He's like gray skinned, a little shorter. Bipedal still though.
Why cannot remember this character?
Oh, no wonder you didn't know who I was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just tried to let
okay,
it
okay.
roll,
All right,
you know?
all right.
All right, I don't know
So-
who the voice actor is because I cannot remember this character. He's been in numerous live-action Star Wars films. Numerous.
Wait, this isn't It's not the actor who plays R2D2, is it? Oh, geez, what's his name?
Kenny Baker.
Kenny Baker. It's not Kenny Baker, is it? Ah.
All right,
I'm not gonna get it.
I'm gonna look up a picture of this character.
Sorry, Daniel. Dan's called, and it's not Anthony Daniels. All right, fine. All right.
Say,
I didn't think it was.
this
I didn't
character.
think it was Anthony Daniels. Come on. But
Star Wars.
all right. So it looks like we got a little distracted talking about other things. We're setting up for the
That dude.
setting up
Okay.
for the third struggle, right?
I remember that character now.
Yeah.
Who voices this dude? I have no idea.
That's what we've been waiting for, everybody.
Do not remember who that is. I don't remember who voices that. I remember that character now. Looking up a picture of him.
Wait. You didn't find it?
No, I found who the character is. I do not remember who voiced them.
Ah, okay. All right. We calling it now. We calling it now.
I feel like they had.
So
a
it's
really
not
deep
Kenny
voice,
Baker.
right?
All right, so Ahsoka is coming out of reserve for our first activation here in Struggle 3.
Multiple live-action Star Wars films. Numerous. Oh, Warwick Davis.
Oh, okay. All right, you got us. All right, so Luminara is getting dashed here off of Padawan Tano's ability. Why did I not think of Warwick Davis?
Didn't he play Wicket?
Yes.
Ooh, Ahsoka's attacking R2-D2 and Lando. So Nyx has Ahsoka
Man.
is attacking Dan's R2-D2.
All right, so we got some coordinated fire action.
Nice.
I've been waiting for that. We got some extra damage from the clone commandos.
Do love
and
that coordinated fire. Just straight up damage is sweet.
Yep. Ba-ba-ba. And again, poor R2-D2, who did nothing murderous to anyone ever, is getting beat on by Ahsoka. Whoa! And it would appear everyone's favorite Jedi Padawan just went to town and is going to have 5 successes on.
Is that her whole chart? She only had one left and she got her whole... Is that her whole thing with 5?
Yeah. She needed to do... Just to clarify, everyone, Ahsoka only needed to do 1 damage and instead is going down her entire combat tree. Okay.
It's just role-playing here. Ahsoka tends to overdo things. So
Right. Yeah,
I dig it.
getting ahead of yourself,
I
Snips.
appreciate it.
2 shoves and expose. Obviously enough damage to do the wound. Yeah.
Woof. So Nick's stuff is getting trucked all of a sudden. His Stormtroopers
Yeah.
are in real bad shape. R2-D2 and Lando are in real bad shape.
Yeah,
Darth
they...
Vader, didn't he just take enough too?
No, I don't think, not yet. But no, I'm kind of surprised. I was expecting the Vader Luke list to be just dishing out damage,
Yeah.
but Lumi and Luke are holding their own here.
For
You know,
real.
it's got some good back and forth in this game.
It's nice to get to the third struggle as well, right?
Yes, we are on struggle 3.
I know we got too distracted before. No, because we were talking
We were-
through them figuring it out.
Yeah, no, we were just waiting for him to set up. That's all right. Yeah, this was on purpose. This was not even accidentally tactical. This was just on purpose tactical.
Yeah. I mean, anybody that's here that's watched anything else from the Professional Casual Network knows that we get off topic. But we'll get back on there eventually. Just
Hey,
enjoy the ride, right?
They're listening. They came here to listen to us talk, right? I mean, that's why we're here, is to talk to them.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello out
How's your
there.
What's today? How's your Thursday?
What time is it? Where
I
are
almost
we?
said Saturday because I'm not at work, and I forgot. No, it's actually Thursday.
All right, so we rolled for the priority objective, and now we got some. Yeah, I was trying to, because there's like a shine on the card. I'm like, is that who I think it is? Yeah, this is. So we are experiencing what always happens to me every time I go out of my way to wound a unit, and then they immediately switch to injured because that's who they rip off the top, and I go,
you're like, like, yeah, your stuff costs more, but now you can score again.
right. I wanted you to take a nap for at least a minute. Yes, it is actually Friday over there in Sydney. Yes.
Oh, Curtis
See,
and Ozzy?
so we're almost to Saturday. You were almost right.
Wait. Oh, almost to Saturday.
Right,
okay.
right. You thought it was
like,
Saturday.
Wait, he's on Saturday already. They're not 2 days ahead. Right? Am I losing my mind? I didn't think I slept that bad last night. The first night in a hotel is usually kind of rough because, like, you got Nancy hotel pillows that just aren't as good as your pillow at home, and then Tim's making weird noises with his nose as he's sleeping. But tonight I'll be exhausted.
Whoa. Okay then. So this attack did
7 damage.
so 7 damage. Re-exposed. Oh, 6 because of protection. We're still
Isn't that
sorting out.
enough to wound Commandos?
I mean, it feels like it should be.
They have no health.
Yep. So they are wounded. You are right. And disarmed. Ooh, that attack did some work here, man.
Lando stood up, he pulled it on his mask, and he said, "I could do this all day," and then just smacked the crap out of those guys.
Okay. Yeah.
I like mixing franchises today. It's fun.
I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this.
You have to do it in the overacted voice. I could do this all day. It's almost like Batman.
Yeah, wait. Is this like Wolverine and Batman had a baby? Ooh, all right. So now we're doing Vader damage into Luminara. Wow, everybody, this is a 12 dice attack from R2-D2.
Wait, because he's getting powered up by Vader.
Yep,
Oh my goodness.
because of all of the additional effects. Oh my word.
And who's this going into?
It's
Luke?
it's going into Luminara.
Luminara.
Yeah, Luminara is getting a little bit. Okay, fellas, what is the strongest, most influential condition? Hey, come on, it's exposed.
Strain is the wrong answer.
Yeah, strain is the wrong answer. It's exposed. Excuse
Strain
me.
isn't really. It's
Yeah.
influential because it usually just wastes an action.
Whew.
Okay.
All right, so 3 crits are going through on this attack on Lumi. But
12
yeah, no.
Only 3 spaces.
No, exposed is absolutely the most influential.
I think, especially if you get it on like primaries, because they really rely on especially Jedi that rely on like turning crits into fails.
Right,
or
especially
something like that.
Especially so like Count Dooku is one of. All right, so this attack we got 3 damage, a shove, and a pin on Luminara.
Not so bad for an Astro.
Yeah.
It's like when he oil burns those B2s. Yeah, for real. And they're like,
Yeah.
I love and hate that they gave B2s the same voice as B1s. Just it's ever so slightly deeper, but really it's the same thing.
I feel like it's some of the charm. You know, there's some Bactoid droid foundry or whatever. There's some little alien engineer somewhere who's like, just give them a deeper voice, it'll be fine.
Just imagine he's the one that recorded it.
Yeah.
You just sit there, Roger.
Roger. Yeah, come on. Expose is the answer to this question. I mean, pin is a very, very tightly close second.
Pin is super good.
Because
too.
pin is so important in this game, but it's exposed. Because, like, for instance, attacking Count Dooku is a terrifying proposition unless he's exposed.
And then I'll do it all day.
Yeah. So, come on.
I think disarm is underrated as well, but I feel like it doesn't come up as often.
The problem is that disarm can be a little situational. You don't necessarily have to attack. Yeah. is also the condition, most likely.
I think
Wait.
disarmed also. So like, for some reason, it's hit more than exposes. Like if you get disarm on like a support, it's like okay. But if you get disarm on a primary, it's like oh crap. Now their attack is not great.
Okay, here we go. Shatter pointing Luke. Oh wow, exciting. So, Shatter. So I. Oh.
Settle down, Greg.
Oh. You all saw Todd. What's going on? The MCP players were apparently
They're
throwing dice at us. Like, hey, we can coexist. We could coexist. You don't need to throw dice at us, MCP players. It's okay.
That was
you
good.
you can like Marvel and Star Wars because we all bow before our overlord that is Mickey. It's
true.
all in one place. It's great.
Absolutely.
You know.
Curtis has a really good point about the statuses here that you get to choose when expose happens. Otherwise, the opponent chooses when it happens and usually just goes away.
Yeah, I
like
like
That's
that
a good
argument,
point.
Curtis. I might be stealing that from you because that's actually an excellent explanation of why expose is so good. I don't think I've thought of it in those terms before. Yeah. All right. So there's a Stormtrooper sergeant over there, and he is about to have a bad day. Yeah, you actually can see it a little better than we can. Yeah, no.
I think Curtis just blew everybody's mind with that explanation.
Right. Well, he might still be woeing that giant 12 dice R2 attack too. I don't know. I still can't get over. Who said Shatter was 100% random? Okay. Yeah.
Oh, with pulling the cards.
Oh, that reminds me. Sorry, I got a little. Y'all keep distracting me with these different topics. So the Shatter Point ability for this struggle is to refresh a force. So notably, that means that when Luke just went, he refreshed 2 force, which is outstanding.
That's real good.
Right? Force economy, it can be tight, especially in Struggle 3. So to get 2 force back, that could be really key here.
Nick is setting up a fantastic comeback here. I'm not sure exactly where the struggle cube is at the moment, but looks like it's on Nick's side, or is on Dan's side currently.
It looks like it just went back to the middle.
Side.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it's in the middle.
Yeah,
Okay.
just went to the middle.
Put
Yeah.
momentum on.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, so it's real close here. They both have 4 momentum right now, and it's sitting in the middle. So, like in Struggle 3, you can't get closer than this right now.
I know this is going to be pretty key. If this is a shatter point off the top, we are going to be. Oh no! Looks like it is Leia. Yeah, Leia. Yeah. So Leia is activating here. Trying to
objectives
see.
are currently active.
Let's see. So it is.
I don't know the placements for this mission very
Yeah.
well.
So again, this is Sabotage Showdown. So there's 2 in the back, the same midline of 3, and then 2. And so right now it is the 2 back objectives that are closest to us are the ones that are on right now, and then the third one looks like it's the third. The one that's furthest away from us, so at the top of the screen for those of you paying attention.
Okay.
So, yeah, just
So like that
looking at the.
corner of it.
Every time I want to change camera angles, they activate someone that's on that side, and I'm like, never mind. No,
Yeah.
we're staying here.
To get outside of melee.
Ah, okay. So Leia is using her reposition to get outside of melee range of Luminara, which that makes sense. That makes sense. You do not want to enter engagement with a Jedi. I don't think so.
No.
You want to stay out of engagement. You know.
No.
Unless you're a Sith, I suppose.
Even then.
Okay, so using fearless and inventive, attacking into R2D2. Let's see how that goes. Oh, we had some wayward dice there. Now they're trying to throw Shatterpoint dice at us. What's going on? What did we do, Dan?
They just want to give us attention.
Attention. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything fast enough. They just want to talk to us. They want an excuse. Oh, I dropped my die. Hey, how you doing?
Hello there. That's what I tell people. So I work. I'm a librarian. I work at a library, and we have self-checkouts,
We
right?
are going through with an automatic damage from the expertise.
Oh, so 3 damage already going through due to an
Total of 6 damage, shove, and a hit.
expertise. Total of 6, a shove, and a pin. Look at that. Look at that. So when people use the self-check at the library, and then it yells at them and makes them come to me, but then nothing is wrong with their account, and I just check them out. I go, the machine just wanted you to come say hi to me.
Right.
It just wanted to know that I was okay.
It's nice that the AI overlords are looking out for you. That bodes well for you for when they take over the world.
Yeah. Anyway, so Hispanic Potato, yes, Leia just moved out of range and is attacking over here at R2D2. It gets a little confusing because we're seeing a lot of Luke boxes too. So it's a lot of Luke, a lot of Vader, and so we are dealing with some Luke on Luke action. Remember, I always cheat. I only took that bet on Luke winning this round because it was Luke v. Luke. In case you didn't catch that, I was going to win the bet either way. Oh.
You can't even go wrong because you can't really tie in this game.
Nope. They'll go all the way down. Let's see. Just looking up above, Luke Vader list is flying, and Obi. We're not seeing a lot of Obi-Wan today because it's Frenemies event. You have to choose different squads, and General Kenobi very much cares about being all in on Republic.
Yeah.
And then, sadly, my favorite unit, Obi-Wan, out of hiding. He has none of the tags. He does not get to play. It's very sad. Yes, that was Fearless plus Vader dice. There was a lot of dice.
Big nasty tag.
I am not gonna lie. I did not realize how much dice your supports and secondaries could do at the Luke box. That's actually punching up pretty hard here.
For real. All right, Nick has flipped his Boush now, but he is putting her in reserve.
Yep. So.
And instead, he's got Commandos. We haven't seen them
Commandos.
since the second activation. They've been quiet for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, but they were wounded, so they can get rid of that. And the condition, if they had any.
So they're going to injured, and
So where are we at now?
Getting
Where's the
up.
struggle cube now?
let's see. So we'll check in. Hey Todd.
Can't quite tell.
Hey Todd, where are we at on the struggle tracker? I just can't tell.
Oh. Oh. So as of right now, our struggle cube is on 2 on Dan's side, which he is currently 3 points away from winning, 2 points away from winning, something like that. So Nick's got to really pull that back to his side as much as he can here. Because if Nick wounds something and scores all 3 objectives, that'll be it. Almost certainly. So what's he going to do with these commandos? I see a little bit of repositioning, probably defensive maneuvers.
It looks like. Do we have
Shooting somebody?
a melee attack? Oh no. Okay.
There's a tall building in the way.
Right. Yes. We're looking. So we'll have to check in on this one. We'll have to check in. Who's he attacking?
R2 again?
Man, poor R2D2. I mean,
He's got a big target on him
there are
today.
2 R2D2s running around, so I guess it always feels like R2's getting beat up a lot.
It seems like a lot.
Let's see. So, do you guys think Lando R2 are more of a backline unit just because of their
2 and
ability?
pin.
All right. So we got 2 damage and a pin on R2. Their ability to avoid range attacks, etc.
Second bonus goes back into the 12.
Okay, so The clone is attacking. The clone commando is attacking in again. We'll get back to that question. Let's see how this combat goes.
Yeah, I can't really answer that question. I don't have enough experience with them yet.
Yeah.
What they've done so far, they seem like good frontline fighters.
Okay, so that was enough to put down bar 2D2. No more drinks. No more drinks. Gotta drink your water. Gotta drink your water.
No more drinks.
Yeah. So Curtis, I mean, I haven't even painted my R2D2 with Lando yet, so I haven't played with them as of yet. But I mean, I feel like you don't really want to always keep them on the back line. I think that ability for them to move up is going to make them more useful. Even just kind of sneaking onto the midline would be my guess. But yeah, it's going to be tricky. I don't know. I would have also, until watching this game, have thought of them as a backline unit like you're suggesting. But R2's been punching up pretty hard with Vader Knights.
They've been putting out damage, for real.
Ooh, speaking of Daddy Vader, let's go.
So where are we at the struggle now? Because it's getting real close.
Yeah, it's getting tighter. I'm looking at the cubes.
Todd, where are we now for struggle?
We are in third
You
struggle.
can't hear me. I can't yell loud enough, apparently.
Yeah. All right, so we started off with, as Todd just called it, Murder Walk. I believe that's called Vader's Fury, but I think Murder Walk is. I think that's how Vader goes everywhere. Is Murder Walk. We're murder walking.
Or is it murder walk like W-O-K? So you just smack somebody with a big old pan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Vader doesn't even need a lightsaber. Come on, have you seen the Kenobi show? Whoa!
Four? Oh,
and Vader and R2 had a falling out, and Vader just got 4 successes against the opposing R2D2. 8 damage? And 2 shoves. Oh, I kind of maxed out my mic there.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
Is that?
Yeah. Yeah, so Curtis, thinking about that, the Vader pump helping, yeah.
For real.
I think probably in a non-Vader list, R2 and Lando would stay on the back line.
Yeah, fair.
Maybe that's the real lesson from this game that we're watching together.
So get some momentum for that. I'm not sure how much he's scoring right now, but that's going to be either game or
It's got to be
close.
tight. It's got to be tight. Well, they're still
down.
putting cubes down, so it must be
Let me
1,
count it.
2.
Looks like he's 2 away.
Oh, man.
What is it, 2 away?
He's on 2. There's 3 left.
Okay. Right now it's on 2 on Dan's side, and he has his momentum up to 4, so he's 2 points away right now.
Does that help?
Yes, actually. What'd you put there?
The pin
Oh, pin token.
Oh,
This is where the cube is, right here.
that helps immensely. Hey,
Can we paint
we'll
that
figure this out. What
The
they need to
cube
do
looks cool. It's just not good for stream.
is AMG just needs to make a glowing, like little tiny light inside it. I don't even know how you'd make this, but just put a little light inside there.
That's what I did with ours. I think it was just red contrast paint, so it's still a little see-through-ish. It worked. I don't think the clear cube is an issue except for stream.
Yeah, oh yeah, no,
It's only time.
no. We're talking stream only. I when I ask for things, they're for me. They're just for me, and I hope the rest of you like what I like, but it's for me.
Oh, Hispanic potato. That's a question that could take a while to answer.
Oh no, I'm
What's
already.
a primary and secondary you'd like to get? Okay, so primary I want Kit Fisto.
Right.
Secondary doesn't have to be with him, I don't think.
Nah, you just pick something.
Good secondary.
Let's see. I have.
What's his name? The captain of the Naboo Guard.
Oh, Captain Panaka.
Panaka, that's it.
Hey.
It was right there. I couldn't quite get it. Yeah.
Hey, that's
I like Captain Panaka.
That's
He's cool.
That's right.
Lando and R2 are going into Boush.
Oh man, fighting in the family. Leia and R2. Lando and R2 are attacking Leia now. Oh, this is a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's event where we're not seeing the Luke box versus the Luke box versus the Vader box. Like, people are picking stuff because you have to share, like, you have to share the tag through your whole squad. So it definitely is some limitations here.
Yeah. For sure.
I've got an easy one for you. So, going along with Captain Panaka, because that would be great. I got a whole squad pack for you. Qui-Gon primary.
Yes.
Padawan Obi-Wan secondary.
Okay.
And then some Gungans or Naboo security or something like that as a supporting. That,
Right.
like, that's
So
just
how
what I
about,
want.
Since we have 2 Obi-Wans already, what about Qui-Gon primary, Jar Jar secondary, and like a base of Gungan warriors? Or 2.
No.
For support.
No, I got you. No, it's. Oh, Leia just got wounded.
So it was Nick's Leia got wounded. Looks like we moved back to the middle.
Oh, and now we've got an.
One on this
Oh,
side.
okay.
That was a big push from Nick there.
Ooh.
So
Okay, we're getting close to mission critical, but this game
So
is
again,
already looking
it's
looking
possible for
pretty
Dan to
tight.
win this activation if he wounds somebody to get a momentum and score 3, which is not, getting the primary and another objective isn't necessarily that difficult. He could take it here.
Yeah.
Did he just flip
Sync
Shatterpoint?
Sync Master. Oh,
And
oh
I think
boy.
He just flipped Shatterpoint, which
Oh
is
wow,
huge.
Shatterpoint
That
is
massive.
pretty important here. Ooh, we're looking at a pretty big decision in this turn.
For real.
Yeah. No.
When you're
I
that
want
close to winning.
a Jar Jar gets his own box. Jar Jar gets his own box. It's a Jar Jar primary, but like our friend Paplu, everything is reversed. The more expertise you roll,
The worse.
the more expertise, the worse it is. The fails are now crits, and crits are fails. I want everything
Oh my gosh,
to be messed
that's
up with Jar
hilarious.
Jar. And then his secondary is Captain Tarples, and then some Gungans.
I think it was Taylor suggested
here we
months
go.
ago a captain or what is it, General Tarble as the primary and Jar Jar as the secondary, just because that's kind of funnier, and then Gungans as the support. Like, I'd buy that box in a second. I unironically love Gungans.
Okay, so Luke is teeing up here for our Shatterpoint activation, and he is taking Vader. He is taking Vader dice. I agree with you. All dual packs must have Obi-Wan.
He's the master duelist.
No, actually, I got this because yes, absolutely, dual pack of Obi versus Maul would be great. Dual pack of Qui-Gon, Obi, and Darth Maul. It was into the command, so that attack was into the Commandos, everybody. So I don't know if that commando armor is going to save them from Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker when Daddy's rage is backing him up. We need a Mustafar dual box. Don't forget about Mustafar. 5 damage, 2 shoves, and a jump. Okay. So actually 4 damage because of protection. Okay.
I mean, there's so much they can do with this, especially setting that dual pack standard pretty early on. That there's so many different things they can make.
We could have a duel with old man Obi-Wan and Vader. Like
There's so many
the
times
dual
they
packs.
fought.
The dual packs are just going to be all Obi-Wan. No,
A dual pack. That's
you
just
heard it
that
here
training
first.
Flashback when they're on like that balcony.
Attack
the two
of the
them
Clones.
training.
Attack of the Clones. Padawan, Anakin. And yep. Nope. This is all it.
They're all Obi-Wan and Anakin.
We'll just make a dual pack of Obi-Wan fighting Obi-Wan. Well, it happens in the world between worlds. It's fine. It's fine.
Fair. I mean, you
Time
can explain
traveling-
anything with the world between worlds.
Time traveling Obi-Wans.
Obi-Wan versus Grievous dual pack. Obi-Wan has a blaster in that one to make him different. And so uncivilized.
Yeah. No. Imagine imagine if Obi-Wan had swapped with, like, say, Ahsoka at any point, and then like Ahsoka shows up to fight Grievous on Utapau, and just shenanigans afoot. I'm just breaking you. I'm just breaking you. Oh, also, most important of all, we need a Darth Jar Jar box.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Not that stuff. Get Taylor started on Darth Jar Jar, and he'll just talk forever.
Darth Jar Jar here.
I want our first like giant model in this game to be Obi-Wan riding the lizard thing. The word? I don't remember what it's called. That's the dual pack. Obi-Wan on that versus Grievous in his unicycle.
Excuse me, everyone. I might be having a moment here. That is an amazing idea.
Right? How cool would that be? I don't know how playable it would be in this game, but it would look awesome.
Oh.
Again, I'd buy that model in a heartbeat.
No, you could do it. You could do it. I have faith.
You would have scale.
I have faith in you, AMG. Please give me
and then,
the
on the other
lizard.
side, you could have like a sergeant on a dewback, just because they look awesome.
Oh yes, I need a dewback Stormtrooper.
Right.
Yes, all of the terrain is
the Rancor?
clear. Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, fed on the Rancor.
So cool.
But the Rancor would take up so much space on the table.
Again,
like,
I don't know if it's actually usable. Feasible for this game.
No, you just it just cannot climb, right? Like you just got to keep it on the ground.
It's always on the ground floor.
Yes.
I had no idea what he meant until he made that sound.
Warp.
What is that?
I can't do it.
Warp.
I'm looking it up now because it's gonna bother me. What is Obi-Wan writing? Like, Revenge of the Sith is one of my all-time favorite books. That movie novelization is so good, and I can't remember. Oh no, the movie's great.
Yeah.
Lumi into Luke now.
Luke.
Oh, here we go. Lumi into
it's
Luke
so
now.
Close. Nick is 2 momentum away from the center. It's so close.
All right, so this specific lizard is named Boga.
He has a name?
Yeah, it's a she. You know, it's a she.
Her name is Boga. That's even better.
Boga, and it's called a Varactyl.
Varactyl.
That sounds cool. A Varactyl named Boga.
Where's Will Schick? Will.
Yeah, where is Will Schick?
Will.
We must tell him immediately.
Dallas, when is this happening? I want Obi-Wan on Boga, not Boba. Oh, he's actually right there.
Oh, everyone. Todd just grabbed the rules book. It's getting real now.
Will Schick is right there.
I mean, right. Can't you just ask Will? Right?
Well, he will say that he's not the rules guy.
I know.
He's the design guy, right?
I understand. We're just having a moment here. Let's see.
Well, that's something I'm not going to remember in a day. I already forgot. What was it? A Volt? Shoot, I forgot what it was called already.
A Varactyl. A Varactyl. Come on. What is that? Cerami? Cerami, we're probably going to look at doing some painting. Yeah, we are also struggling to see exactly where it is, and so we put one of the pinned. So if you look at the struggle tracker, there is a. Sorry, hang on. I'm getting asked a question here. One moment. Dan, entertain the masses.
What's happening? Okay. Well, luckily, we're at a miniature wargaming convention. There's all kinds of painters here. I'm sure we could just take a cube over to one of them and be like, hey, can I use a squad of your paint? A little swoop. But it is Todd's personal set, so it's up to him if he wants to paint it. I think that will help immensely with viewer, the quality of the stream here to be able to see that cube a little bit better. I'm not sure if the pin token that was next to it moved with it. I don't think it's still at the 2 spot on Dan's side. We are checking the rulebook for something. All right, we got some dice rolling here. I'm not really sure who went what. Looks like it's Luminara's turn still.
If it's on the combat tree, it also happens. If it's on the expertise chart, it hasn't.
All right, double checking, clarifying some rules here between combat trees and expertise and timing. What was it called again? A Volcatrix? That's from something else.
The what?
What was it called again? The lizard?
Boga.
No, I remember that part.
Varactyl. It's a Varactyl.
I'm never gonna remember it.
Yeah. So chili. It looks like chili. We are required to use exactly what is provided from AMG, so we can't just swap out a different cube.
Yeah.
But like I said, we're gonna work on making that better. This is our first big jump into high-level Shatterpoint tournament play on stream, so we're working some things out. It's day one. It's day one. I think we are going to try the coloring just the one side.
I like how you specified high-level Shatterpoint, because we played plenty on the power phase, but not high level.
Yeah, but we got a result.
So who's that? Who got it there? Dan. There's a lot of dice there.
Whoa.
So it looks like he's taking out somebody, scoring the points he needs, so he'll get that momentum, score the points he needs. So that goes to Dan on the left here with Luke and Vader. So another kind of a long, close one there. That was super close. There were only, 4 total spaces left on the struggle tracker?
An earworm song about Varactyls. Let's see. Do I have any pterodactyl storytime songs?
So are you known for making songs that get stuck in people's heads?
No, I'm just so for those of you who don't know, I'm a children's librarian. So I do story time weekly at my library.
Nice.
And so I sing rhymes and I read picture books and it's adorable, of course. I mean, if you like children. If you don't like children, don't do my job. You won't like my job.
Fair.
But I do tend to make up silly songs because that's what I get paid to do, is make up silly songs. Although most of the time I'm just stealing them off of the internet, as one does.
All right, why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, that's a lot of crits. That's a lot of
goodness.
crits.
That's 5 on the dice.
Yeah, just for the record, there was 5 crits on that last attack, in addition to multiple successes. So, if you let me talk about anything, I'll just keep going. But
the ghosts.
The ghosts, and the ghosts. What did I don't know. Animal crackers from Cheryl Temple. What? I don't know. Is that supposed to be Shirley Temple? I think that was supposed to be Shirley Temple. It's fine.
But animal Varactyls in my soup.
Animal Varactyls.
All right, so for the tournament standings here, Dan's going to improve to 2-1, while sadly Nick is going to drop down to 1-2. But I thought that was anybody's game right up until the end. That was super close. I know we got distracted a bunch, but they played a great game. Both sides of the table. That really came down to dice at the end, because I'm pretty sure if Dan didn't succeed there as much as he did with that crazy roll, that there was a good chance that Nick was going to take that, because he had so much momentum. But it was just enough at just the right time.
Yes, absolutely. That was...
And thank you for watching our coverage of Adepticon 2024 Frenemies event round 3. Congratulations to Dan on the win. And continuing to watch for additional Adepticon 2024 content. We are getting all those videos out to you as quickly as possible. Thanks again for watching, though, and may the Force be with you.